Artificial satellites are launched into space to operate in either low Earth orbit, medium Earth orbit, or geostationary Earth orbit. They can have various applications depending on the orbit in which they operate. In the rest of this video, we will be focusing on the GEO orbit.
Satellites in this orbit revolve around the Earth at the same speed as Earth's rotation around its axis. That's why they always appear to be at the same position. Therefore, satellites for communication purposes are placed in this orbit. A communication that takes place between two Earth stations through a satellite is called a satellite communication.
The end users are connected to the Earth stations through terrestrial communication networks. The user generates a message signal to be processed to the Earth station. The Earth station modulates the signal and sends it to the satellite at the uplink frequency.
A satellite is composed of a transponder. It performs a frequency translation and a signal amplification. The LNA amplifies the signal power. The frequency translator then shifts the carrier frequency from the uplink to the downlink frequency. The signal is then amplified by the power amplifier before being transmitted to the receiving Earth station.
Finally, at the receiving Earth station, the retransmitted signal is received, demodulated, and amplified to get back to the original signal. It is then sent to the user through the terrestrial communication network.
Different frequency values are chosen for both uplink and downlink frequencies in order to avoid interference between the transmitted and received signals.
Satellites are becoming smaller and more efficient. SpaceX recently began to deploy Starlink satellites to provide high-speed internet all around the globe.
To what extent will it change the internet and the way the world communicates? Well, that's a question for another minute, Telecom.